Something really strange is happening in the streaming world.
Like the top streamers are not friends. I'm dead serious. That's the problem. It used to be like everyone was like always doing content together.
Yeah.
Always doing it together, game night, all this. Nobody's friends anymore.
What began as a community with everyone lifting each other up has become a much more closed off, colder, and competitive space. And there's no bigger example than Cenat and Adin Ross, and the audiences that surround them. And because they're no longer friends, a narrative has been pushed that they must now be enemies.
It's literally those accounts that build this narration. Let me emphasize it. Those accounts.
But what might be happening instead is the arguably even sadder story of two friends drifting apart.
It has nothing to do with anything except the simple fact that I have self-respect for myself. And like I know that like during dark times I've been there for people. And if they don't want to be there for me during my dark or even good times, then that's it. That's it. It's that simple, bro.
To give you an example of the toxicity surrounding Adin Ross and Cenat, I'm going to play you this clip of Adin Ross on the Full Send podcast talking about Kai.
You got to look at like and see like how Kai came up. He was doing like Facebook little like acting like on these little Facebook things. And
Really?
And then I have a DM from him and he's like, yo, bro, I want to get into streaming, blah, blah. And then like the E-dates. And then after the E-dates, it's like then he started doing stuff. And then it's like now it's like, boom, he just took off.
Most people would view this clip as a nice, wholesome example of Adin talking about Kai, but the Adin Ross fan account, who seems to lean towards his side, Kick Champ, captioned this as Adin Ross talks about how he created Cenat's career. While it's certainly true that Adin was instrumental in Kai's success as a streamer, Adin was not claiming that he created or made Kai in this clip. But this is just one of the many examples of how people have twisted and distorted things to suit the narrative they want to push. The fact is that both Adin and Kai were regular collaborators and then suddenly stopped streaming together. But if you wanted to pinpoint the actual point where Adin and Kai started to drift apart, it actually happened in a way that had nothing to do with their friendship. In February of 2023, Adin joined the new streaming site Kick for an undisclosed but presumably large amount of money and ownership. And curiously, roughly 10 days after joining Kick, Adin would be permanently banned from Twitch.
I got indefinitely suspended from Twitch because my Kick chat box was in the top right. And dude, they never been anyone over that. They banned me for unmoderated control over a chat. But like, that's so stupid because that like people's Twitch chats all say a bunch of slurs all the time.
Wait, okay.
Do you understand?
Your chat was going crazy.
My chat was going. I had the Kick chat overlay on my Twitch stream, and they obviously were like, "Oh, he's streaming on Kick," and we feel some type of way about that. And there's slurs being typed in the chat, and so they obviously was they were just being petty, bro. They didn't have to do that. A bunch of streamers do a bunch of crazy wild all the time.
So Adin was now exclusively on Kick, but Kai would not join them no matter how much money they offered. This was also unfortunate for Adin because now he couldn't appear on any Twitch streamers' streams or they would risk getting banned.
I read that you turned down $60 million to join Kick. Why did you do that?
It wasn't right. Man, I couldn't join Kick at the time because it was like, I got to realize like, not all money is good money. Some money, I think some money you could take and some deals that you could sign that would like literally jeopardize and slow down everything that you built up for. Sometimes you gotta just say no.
Kai didn't want to have to rebuild the community he had grown on Twitch, and his reference to not all money is good money could refer to Kick being tied to the online crypto casino stake and the social harm he believes that comes with promoting the gambling industry. Ultimately, Kai and Adin remained friends but couldn't stream together in the same way that they used to, and Kai even made efforts to get Adin back on Twitch.
I really want to go with Adin. I'm like, Adin would be tough.
That would be fire.
But bro, how about sometimes we add a guest?
Bro, you know the CEO.
What about sometimes we add a guest?
Add a guest?
Bro, I talked to the CEO about Adin getting a man, bro. I swear to God, there was 1 week I called him every single day. Bro, he said if changed, bro, Adin just said some crazy shit on Kick again.
What did he say?
I don't know. I forgot what he said. He said some crazy shit though. But if there's no progress in the behavior, he's not gonna do it, bro.
What behavior he does?
But I'm like, bro, give him one more chance, like dead ass, bro. I even said, bro, if we don't give him one more chance, I'm leaving.
Both Kai and Adin also kind of moved in different directions. The U.S. election would see Adin show his full support for Trump, even doing a stream with him, whereas Kai tried to stay out of politics completely, even letting people know that he was hit up by Kamala Harris's team to have her on, and he didn't want to get involved. And this kind of demonstrates that Adin's not afraid to do something that might potentially lose him followers, but Kai avoids making any moves that could seem divisive. Kai would have multiple rappers on his show and enjoy some lucrative partnerships with Nike, as well as advertising the Chicken Mac sandwich for McDonald's. Kai also made plans to do a Mr. Beast type project where he said he was going to build a school in Makoko in Nigeria where he had visited. But there was another streamer that really started to stir things up between Kai and Adin and arguably could be the catalyst behind this entire drama getting as big as it did. In December of 2024, XQC, who's good friends with Adin, started to take some unprovoked shots at Kai. Kai had become huge towards the end of 2024 because of his multiple collabs with famous rappers and entertainers. However, XQC decided to point out that Adin was the person who brought streaming into the mainstream.
Chat, I got you credit this due, okay? I understand that Kai perfected it, but I'm only giving credit to Adin because he genuinely added this new wave of this high tier collab branch to a more underseen market and integration of celebrity into live streaming, which had not been done before, which is now the current blueprint for people when they make it. When people make it, they literally leverage all they have, all their clout, all their fame to get celebrities on stream.
So this comment in isolation doesn't look too bad, but he also had this to say about Kai on a stream with Agent, a member of AMP, the group that Kai Cenat is a part of.
Kai Cenat strat, she's really dude.
Wow, Agent, you let him do that?
Wait, when does Kai cry for subs?
Oh, fuck, not
When
say
is he-
something, Q?
When is he not?
Kai would respond to the allegations that he cries for subs and is desperate to have celebrities on his stream.
Felix, let me tell you something, Felix, okay? Felix, let me tell you something. I'll be holding my composure, but that. You. That ass, bro. If you going me on some funny stop, bro. Like, that ass, gang. This had the time, this had the nerve to go ahead and tell me that all I do is bring celebrities on stream, like that, do collabs like that and cool like that, which I understand is a big part of what I do in there. It's just the most viral, you feel what I'm saying? Don't even account for the half that I've already did, which is fine, that's cool, you feel what I'm saying? Then gonna say, oh my God, he only does this, he don't do nothing this, he cry for subs. Gang, I done switch it up in so many, like we could do whatever you want. I done switch it up to international, I done went international overseas, IRL, I done did gaming, and you was on my, while I was gaming Elden Ring, you was in my chat.
And Adin, to his credit, would try to simmer down this beef.
That's why when I saw XQC and Kai today going at it, I was upset. Because, bro, they're two genuine people. And XQC is just a major troll. He's a major troll. I know that's just how Felix speaks, and that's how he jokes. But one-on-one, Felix is like the sweetest guy ever, bro. He's the sweetest. He's a great friend. And Kai's a great human being, too. He's a sweet human being as well. So when I saw that, it made me mad. It's like, bro, like, it's just not, it just looks bad, like, that they're doing that. Because I know reality, these are two really good people. Kai has a big heart, and so does X. So that made me upset.
But Adin's attempt to put out the fire clearly wasn't successful. In 2025, there would be more and more hate directed at Kai, a lot of which was coming directly from Adin's fans. And this is where the shots at Kai Cenat started to get truly insane. In January 2025, the Kick Champ account posted a video which was captioned, "Kai Cenat just got exposed by a Nigerian for scamming their village," and was supposedly someone from Nigeria calling out Kai's charity work there.
Kai Cenat came to Nigeria here to build school. He collect money from his fans and block us. We receive nothing. He lied to us. Kai cannot come to Nigeria here to build school. He collect money from his fans. He block us and block us. We receive.
And this video had a mixture of comments, some of which felt that this was confirmed what they thought all along about Kai, some of which thought this was a very unconvincing accent. Kai and Adin would make genuine news in February when Jake Paul tried to organize a boxing match between them.
Would you ever do a fight? Like,
Shit, if you got me that bag, yeah.
I got 20 mil guaranteed.
Shut the up.
Each of you.
On God.
On God. Kai, 20 mil guarantee. Adin, 20 mil guarantee. I'll make that fight.
But I love Kai. Like, I literally love him.
Yeah, but but I love Mike Tyson.
And despite Adin showing his love for Kai at this time, Kickchamp reported later that month, fans are speculating Kai Cenat is influencing Twitch to keep Adin Ross banned in fear of his viewership. A month later, the account posted, Adin Ross and Kai Cenat are no longer on speaking terms after Kai's lack of support for Adin's Twitch unban. Another tweet claimed that Kai was no longer allowed at Adin's boxing club. Adin reportedly said, if Kai tries to pull up, my security is throwing him out head first, which would later come out to be fake news. Another claim that when Kai played a soccer game with the sidemen in the UK, Adin's response was, I don't want to be around fake creators like Kai anyway. Another rumor. All of these are just, well, many of them are unverified stories being stoked about Adin and Kai, but the truth is that these stories were merely filling a vacuum. And even if these were all fake, the question still remained, why haven't Kai and Adin collaborated in any shape or form? Adin would soon give a rather depressing reason as to why. In an interview with Zias and Bilu, Adin said the following.
Like right now, streaming, bro, it hit another peak, bro.
Yeah, it did.
But
there's a problem though. The streamers aren't friends. Like the top streamers are not friends. I'm dead serious. That's the problem. It used to be like everyone was like, oh, he's doing content together.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing shit together, game night, all this. Nobody's friends anymore. Everyone like really does not fuck with each other. I'm telling you, that's how it feels like.
What do you think it is? Is the money, man? The money getting y'all?
It's everyone's egos colliding.
I was about to say, is it ego?
That's all it is, bro. It's an ego collision.
Is it like a hidden competition too?
And I don't understand that. My whole thing is like, why is it competition when we could all take care of our family?
Kai responded to this and said that this was not Adin and Kai beefing, but Adin's fan base had made it difficult to collaborate with him.
I feel like not really as easy as like doing shit because do be busy. I just, bro, chat, I ain't gonna lie, I know me. I don't got no ego to nobody. I'm just on some shit where I'm just literally streaming, gang.
Bro, he trying to start streaming.
It's really chat. It's literally those accounts that build this narration. Let me emphasize it. Those accounts.
So Kai is doing his own thing, and people are making things out to be more than they are. But at the end of May 2025, Kai curiously did not invite Adin to his streamer university. And if you were going to host an event to teach people about streaming, it would seem very odd not to invite one of its biggest pioneers, especially after he had been unbanned from Twitch. Fans speculated that Kai views Adin as a bit of a brand risk, which is Adin's brand. If he's doing deals with McDonald's and Nike, then it would make sense to distance yourself from a controversial figure like Adin. But one thing that doesn't really fit this narrative is that DDG, who had received a restraining order from his ex Halle Bailey on DV allegations shortly before the event, was invited to Streamer University as a professor. The YouTuber Cameron noticed that Kickchamp had created a narrative that Kai only wanted black streamers.
Kai Cenat Streamer University is facing backlash after fans noticed that only black streamers have been accepted so far. And as you can see, there is no source or anything to this post of anyone Kai Cenat having black streamers in Streamer University. No one was upset about this. This clip page just decided to make this false narrative, all because I guess he was bored and wanted some engagement.
In July, Adin traveled to the Wireless Festival in the UK with the Brazilian streamer Tota. Around this time, Kai had this to say about it.
But he's always been a hustler, bro. I just want that nigga to be careful and shit, make sure he making the right moves and shit, That right there, man, he's special, man. Shout out Tota, bro. He got Brazil on his fucking back.
At the Wireless Festival, where Adin was personally invited by Drake and told to bring streamers that he liked and felt would be a good fit, Adin was front row with them and even got a shout out from Drake. Drake, as many people might know, was supposed to collaborate with Kai, but seemingly never got around to it.
Hello, what's up? All my boys, my brother DDG.
There was also a situation where Adin would be mentioned in Kai's stream, and Kai would simply ignore it, and even ignore Adin when he was calling into the stream.
Shooting. Because when Phantom gets hot, he gets hot. So as long as Phantom's not open shooting, we're good, bro.
Oh my God!
Stretch it out. Listen, bro. Clog the paint, because Chris can't shoot a jump shot. And help me with Duke blows past me. All right, bro. All right, what we doing with the art, bro?
You gotta paint our jersey, so look.
Oh, we're making a jersey. Yes. Cool, nice.
I got some.
Tank tops too. Nah. This all right. I kind of divide them.
And unsurprisingly, XQC weighed in on this topic.
But that's just awful, man. I don't. Well, yo, Adin, I don't know how you deal with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. I hate that.
And Adin would even address this on his stream.
Guys, there's a clip of literally Kai doesn't even say anything. He scrolled right past it. We had a conversation about that off stream. I mean, like, look, it obviously, like, it doesn't look good, right? I mean, it really doesn't, but whatever. Like, whatever. I mean, it doesn't. It's not that serious to me. I really don't care if people do or don't want to fuck with me online or whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. At this point, I just don't give a fuck anymore, bro. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all.
After that, Adin says something that I could be guilty of reading too much into, but seems to imply that there was some bad blood between them.
Anything except the simple fact that I have self-respect for myself. And, like, I know that, like, during dark times, I've been there for people. And if they don't want to be there for me during my dark or even good times, then fuck them. That's it. That's it. It's that simple.
And you have this weird situation where Adin's fully aware that the internet is going to make a big deal about calling out Kai, but couldn't let this moment slide either.
And these clip pages can try to clip this to how it may seem or look or whatever. But it's the truth. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to just kind of, like, not defend myself from being belittled.
And so far, we've only seen Kai lightly touching on the fallout, and other accounts making up their own minds on what happened. But eventually, Kai jumped on stream to set out exactly what happened, and he had some pretty explosive revelations about Adin, his fan base, and his wider team. Kai explained that Adin and other streamers moving to Kick and other streamers moving to Rumble meant that streamers were almost pitted against each other, and this caused some tension.
And this is the truth. Different streaming platforms. Now listen, I'm not knocking nobody's streaming platforms down. W to every streaming platform out there. I actually salute to Kick because them niggas are getting paid. So salute to them. But let's just be real quick. When that shit started going on with Rumble, Twitch, and Kick, it became like a sided thing to where a lot of people in their communities feel like they had to choose a side to wear the stream on. And once they chose that side, shit was just a little weird. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to call it out. Let's not be real. When that started happening, the audience took that as in competition. And that's facts. Kick's main motive was to bring down Twitch in any way, shape, or form possible. And that's salute to them. They were trying to get the marketing in, and they've been successful with that. But it split a lot of individuals up.
Kai would then give a pretty shocking example of some of the verbal abuse, you could say, he received for simply choosing to be on a certain streaming platform.
Exhibit A. Do y'all remember? My nigga, let's stop forgetting what happened. I got clowned for staying on Twitch. Are y'all forgetting that shit? Are niggas forgetting? I got 3v1 one night for staying on Twitch when photoshopped me on a plantation with the CEO with a whip and laughing at me. For all that to happen and everybody come back on Twitch.
So this is a very vivid example of why Kai has ignored a lot of streaming drama and just did his own thing. Kai also addressed what he calls the elephant in the room.
Okay, a lot of people don't want to say this. The reason why a lot of weird tension even began within our community, the elephant in the room, Twitter comms, my. The shit is outrageous. When you got mods in Twitter comms dissing, I've been preaching this. Why the and I'm not even gonna blame it on the streamers because it's like, you feel me? It starts off good, but bro, a lot of the times, us as streamers, I knew something was wrong with the Twitter comms when they started getting validation from the comm to do certain shit. And it's kind of sad, bro. Now, a lot of streamers will look at their Twitter comm before they look at their fucking chat, gang. And that's just sad, bro. And I've never been the type to do anything about Twitter comm. Ask these. I could care less about my Twitter comm. I shout out to them because they support me on the daily. But bro, I deleted my Twitter comm before, and I will do that once I see it getting negative.
Kai pointed out how many Twitter accounts are financially incentivized to stir up things between streamers.
These fake-ass Twitter pages are running with narratives, posting it in Discord, in Reddit and loving the fact that is battling head to head. Oh, you may be wondering, Kai, man, you chatting, bro. Let me see your supporting claim. Let me see some evidence, gang. I got some evidence for you. I laugh and I say, whack. Right? Hold on. I got more for y'all. Don't worry. I feel like the CC show. I got mail for y'all all day. It's just getting started, right? Then he says, I've deleted posts for you in the past because it was generally bad PR, giving the wrong people attention. But this is just calm drama in my eyes. I don't be making it up complete bullshit like that Kick Champ page. Gang, so you just admitted that your engagement is higher when you stir beef within comms. Elon is paying these for high engagement posts, and they are profiting.
And Kai confessed that he literally got in touch with Adin to get him to speak with whoever's running the Kick Champ page.
Shit was going on. I text Adin. I say, hey, bro, this is Kick Champ page that's always supporting you and like that. Do you mind telling him to stop? Because I'm pretty sure if you told him to stop, he'll be able to stop by negatively talking on me. I told him that. I said, Adin, can you do that? Adin said, those pages are devils, man. You know, we know we're not going to pay no attention to those pages. They're toxic, which I understand. But I'm not going to lie, Adin. I'm telling you, Mud, if you had took that shot and spoke to that, he would have listened.
Kai addressed his comments about Tota as well.
Tota is from Brazil. I've been preaching him for be careful since the day I met him. Was it for Adin? No. Was it for anybody in that van? No. Y'all are just making this shit up. Moving on.
And within this stream, Kai gave a perfectly valid reason why he hasn't been collaborating with Adin. And just like a lot of the beef between them, the tension came from other people. In this instance, Kai shared a quite shocking conversation he had with Adin's manager, Tav.
Adin's birthday come around 2024. His manager, Tav, calls me in the middle of night, 4 a.m. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't want to say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just speak what's on my mind. Word to my mother, I never lie about nothing. Tav called me late at night, 4 a.m. drunk or off something, out his mind. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. He calls me, he says, hey, bro, Adin having a birthday party, so you need to be here by tomorrow, bro. We'll send you a jet. We'll make sure everything, we'll send you a jet. We'll make sure you're good. We'll fly you out there, bro, if you can. He calls me at 4 a.m. He wants me to be there the evening of the next day. I tell him, I say, yo, Tav, I don't think I could be able to do it, but I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know if I'll be able to do it, but most likely it's last minute. I don't think I'll be able to do it. He said, okay, just let me know, bro. We're going to have the jet. We're going to make sure the jet good for you.
Adin's manager then bizarrely started telling Kai that Adin had a gambling problem.
Then he gonna tell me, I'm with Adin right now. He losing millions in his gambling. If he keep this up, I'm gonna go with the FaZe guys. Talking about snakes. The closest ones will do the most to you. The nigga gonna say, if he keep this gambling up on I swear to God, on bro, what am my mother, bro? He says, if he keep this gambling up, I'm gonna go to the FaZe guys. It gets worse, my. So I'm there and I'm luring him. I'm like, bro, I'm luring him to try to get info out of him to see like where his head really at. He gotta be tripping. I'm like, what you mean, bro? He said, yeah, man, yeah, this gambling. I'm about to go with the FaZe guy.
So already Tav has crossed multiple lines, calling someone drunk at 4 a.m., bad-mouthing his own client in front of someone he knows. But this is where things get quite unforgivable and brought to the public.
Shit, and I'm telling Adin all of this. I told him this when I got here, chat. I told him this already. I spoke to them, right? This is back in October. But let me tell you why I didn't tell him in October, though. He then forwards and says, yo, Kai, I just want to say, man, congrats on all the brand deals you doing and all that from Nike to McDonald's. Tav is a white man, by the way. He proceeds to say, from Nike to McDonald's. But, bro, keep it real, bro. A chicken Big Mac? A chicken Big Mac? He on phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the morning. You're supposed to be a manager and you, what's up with you? On my phone, 4 a.m., calling me about a McDonald's commercial saying, really, a chicken Big Mac? My face, in my head, I'm like, I should dead ass like start blacking on this right now. But deep down inside of me, I'm like, how do I even want to get my energy? Because then, if I was like, damn, I want to tell Adin, but it was his nigga birthday. The way the nigga made it sound like the nigga was down. I'm like, I know the feeling of losing somebody so important on your team. I don't want to fuck up his mental. And something within me, I should have told him. I told him the other day, I said, bro, I should have told you, bro. But something within me was like, I'm going to just take that one on the chin and keep moving forward. You feel me?
Many people have defended Tav and said that he didn't say it with the hard R and he's not white. But none of these excuses really let him off the hook for someone that should be a professional in the space that they're in. And Adin soon responded to all of the issues mentioned in the stream. Adin didn't deny that his fans could be racist, but said that almost every streamer has this problem, a subsection of their fan base that is not only hateful, but trying to stir up drama for the most part. He's even claimed that, as a Jewish person, he's received his own fare of anti-Semitic comments from his own audience in his own chat.
Going for that, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not going for that, bro. Ray could sit there, do monkey noises, and say crazy all the time, but it's cool. But as soon as it's my community or anybody else's community, Cuffin will call me crazy Jew stuff, and I talk to Cuffin back the same way, bro.
And Adin said that ignoring Kai on Twitch is a big part of why he receives so much hate.
Kai, the only reason why my community does not like you is because of look at the clip that I sent you a couple days ago, bro. Look at the clip I sent you a couple days ago. You see I'm praising you, saying W Kai, WWW, and then what do? You scroll right past it. No shit, they're not gonna fuck with that.
Adin then called his manager about the whole chicken Big Mac situation.
Yep. Are you eating a chicken Mac? No. Dude, what the fuck is that, dude? Did you say that?
I don't remember. This is last year, your birthday, after we did your birthday. I don't remember most of it. If I did, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mean anything bad about it.
Nah, yeah, you good. I mean, I'm not one to say you're good, but wait, why did you get mad about a chicken Mac though? Like, what's wrong with the chicken Mac?
I'm not doing this right now. I'll call you after stream.
So this is probably not the response you'd like to someone who clearly insulted one of your supposed friends, but suddenly this beef would soon be squashed, supposedly.
Me and Kai spoke on the phone. So Kai and I had a great conversation, just in general about a lot of stuff. And it's not, it's not about it's not Adin versus Kai. We don't want that. We both came from a beautiful, beautiful industry, the streaming game. And whether you like me, whether you hate me, whether you like Kai, whether you hate Kai, there's no bad blood between us. It's very mutual respect that him and I have for one another.
Then in the most bizarre twist imaginable, Adin would reignite this beef once again, and this was so bizarre and out of the blue that even XQC was against Adin. In August, Mr. Beast launched a clean water campaign where he would provide clean water for millions of people in Africa. Mr. Beast then had a stream with other streamers where he asked for donations. This was Adin's strange response.
Cenat gotta go 400. I'm in. On God.
Comes time to donate to charity. You guys are the ones stepping up, which I appreciate. Thank you so much.
Real quick, out of that 400K that Kai donates, X said that he owes him 100, so you can just put it towards that. So technically, Kai only got to go 300 into his pocket.
True.
400K, I'm in. If Kai does it, I said if Kai does 400, I got 400. I promise. Locked.
Okay. Hey, yo, I need to call Kai.
Call him up.
We got a lot of clean water riding on Kai.
This response received mixed reviews. Obviously, it's good to donate to charity, but it was weird to include Kai. Ed Craven, the owner of Kick and one of the youngest billionaires ever, thought it was strange that he tied this donation to Kai.
Let's do
works best for you. And I don't think you should tie it to what Kai does, man. Like, let Kai do what he needs to do. And again, it'd be great to push him to do something. But what you do should be like independent of others, right? But that's just my way of viewing it. But
yo, bro,
hopefully, everyone chips in and then it works out. But I think, you should just do, if you can afford $400K and you've got that $400K lying around, you want to do that, then I reckon you just do it,
Yeah, hell yeah, man, 100%, bro. You know how to get the chat moving.
And this is where even XQC drew the line at stoking any more beef with Kai.
I think if you're about to pressure or like something to do something and they don't want to do it, you stop there. It's enough. Like if you ask somebody or whatever for somebody to be part of a charity and they don't respond or I think you have to move on. Otherwise, it's just odd.
While XQC was mature enough to focus on the bigger picture of the charity, the same could not be said about the Kick Champ account. The account posted a video with the caption, "A YouTuber checked on the school Kai Cenat promised to rebuild, only to find no progress as it struggles to pay expenses and faces shutdown." And it was quickly pointed out in the community notes that this video is merely a YouTuber visiting Makoko and had nothing to do with Kai Cenat. Kai had already given an update in April and said that there had been setbacks due to a storm and they are at pre-construction and permit phase. I suppose the one good thing that might come out of this Kick Champ account is that Kai knows that he has people breathing down his neck and making sure that this school gets built. And hopefully this doesn't turn out like Akon City. And the same day, Kick Champ posted a video of someone who used Kai's AMP tone.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, I used that new Kai Cenat AMP tone. Bro, my face has broken out crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I've been feeling weird. My face is broken out. Look at this shit. This is disgusting. Yo, that new Kai Cenat skincare, do not use that shit, man. Yo, look at my face, man. I broke out crazy, bro. Honestly, bro, this is not good for you. I'm gonna sue. I'm probably gonna sue. Any lawyers want to help me? Actually help me, bro. This is disgusting, man.
And Adin's relationship with Drake has now reached a level where they're consistently streaming together, talking offline. Drake is sending him music offline that nobody else has heard. Coincidentally, the person working on Drake's tech also happened to be called Kai.
Reason.
Right here, please. Right here.
Oh, he didn't even. GG's. Kai, can you? Yep. Thanks, Kai. Yep. Hey, Kai.
That's not Kai.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
This is the best Kai. No, I'm kidding.
Drake also looked to be baiting Adin to talk about Kai.
Like, who's your least favorite streamer that you've put on?
Well, I don't know. I don't know any streamers I made. Like, I don't know what you talk about. I put on.
Well, it has to be made, but put on as in like, come on, man, like early beginning, like put on type thing, Like the Neons, the Kais, like I can think of. I can think of. Come on, man.
X is dropping balls.
But in another world where Adin and Kai are two regular people, you could easily see them being good friends and getting along just fine. But while this highly toxic and competitive atmosphere surrounds them, alongside fans constantly stoking the flames of beef between them, where everything they do is twisted and distorted in the worst way possible, and Adin is even incentivized to beef with Kai, it's highly likely that their original friendship will never get back to the way it was.